Hello everyone, welcome to morning coffee break. Sorry this is going to be a little bit late. Kitty woke me up at 8. I didn't sleep too good last night and she woke me up at 8 and then I laid back down for a minute and I fell back asleep. So I'm running a little bit late on everything this morning. I just had a hard time sleeping last night. I had to keep getting up and going to the bathroom and things, and it's aggravating. And, like this seems like the Entivio infusions, after I take it, they also kind of clean my stomach out, if you know what I'm saying. So yeah, it coats your entire digestive system, from what I understand, to keep it from being perforated, from getting perforated from the inflammation. So it does something. Anyway, today's Sunday, July 25th. Currently it's 74 degrees. High today's 88. Chance of rain's 40%. Humidity's at 85% right now. No wind. There's a slight breeze though, I can see it. Air quality 75. That's moderate. It's been worse than that in the past few days, so that's not too bad. But, drinking some Folgers this morning. I've been drinking Maxwell House Colombian, 100% Colombian, for several months, but I had a container of Folgers. I thought we would use it. It's still pretty good, but I think I like my Maxwell House Colombian better. I'm not believing this beautiful spider plant. I'm trying to get a good picture that you can tell. Yeah, it's doing great. It's a big difference. They survived over the winter inside, but they looked rough. If y'all remember what they looked like when I first brought them out here, it's amazing how well they look now. I got a new leaf here, but it's got some. I don't know if this one's getting them too much water. Let me see. I watered it yesterday. I think this one could stand repotted again. No, I mean, it doesn't feel super moist. That doesn't mean it's not at the bottom. These have good drainage. These things here, these plastic ones, they do have good drainage though. Tomato plant isn't looking so great. I'm wondering if it's gonna ever get a tomato though. There's one in there, I think. And nothing's doing amazing over here. It's hard to grow things in pots and to get them right. I don't think some of this soil I used was, I think some of this soil I used was from Aldi, and I don't think it was really that fantastic of soil. But I need to give, I said this, I forget to do it, I need to give them some Miracle Grow. I really do, if I can think of it today. That's what I say every time. But every soil that I used, that I added to all these, already had nutrients in it, fertilizer in it. So you're really not supposed to have to, but yeah, you still need to give them some more. There's one of those Mary Huddlestons finally. I'm not going to ever buy this one again. It's only got about, I guess I will be getting that one. It just fell. Ooh, I don't know if I can reach it. Fell off. Uh-oh, sorry about that. That's the first Mary Huddleston one I've got. And I only count, I mean, the ones that's on it are big, on both of them. They're pretty big, but there's only like a couple on this one right here. There's a few more on trying to grow, if that's from even that one. But anyway, they don't, between the two of them, they probably don't have 6 or 7 tomatoes. And I took a chance on them at the Evergreen, and they had a sign up and everything, how it was a local, person that these came from. So I thought, you know, if they could get evergreen to sell them, they must have been pretty good. Turns out they aren't that great. I always like to try something different though. Next year, chances are I'm going to just grow all my own. I mean, wow, look at this Cherokee. Oh no, this is a black crim right here. I need to prop that up. Try to get some of that stuff all around it. That's a pretty one. Yeah, the ones that I grew from seed have done fantastic. I mean, I have to admit they have. So, I mean, they're starting on the downside though. I don't have any more planted. You know, I don't have any more growing or anything. I don't know if I'll get any more or not. I kind of doubt they have much left. But I might go and look after I pull some of these out and get some room. But I don't think they're going to have time here. Joe has some growing that I hope works out for him. That he planted again. I hope nothing keeps coming over here and digging up these onions, because they're just now starting to look good. I'm having to keep them covered up some as they grow. I don't see any green beans sprouting yet, but they will. I've got plenty of banana peppers off these. I'm pleased with them. I did buy them because I didn't have any that I had started. The ones that I started were so small they wouldn't do anything. I mean, they wouldn't have, you know, I don't think they would have done well. But I did buy these banana peppers. That one's trying to turn, just one part of it is right there. That's weird. I probably need to get it. If that one turns ripe, I'm gonna get this. I don't want to mess this tomato up. I can't really get it off. This is a Lucky Red. Look at that. Lucky Red. And I probably need to get this one and this one. I know the carrots aren't ready. Man, those Big Bertha, they're called Big Berthas. They're red. They just keep getting bigger, y'all. These right here. This one here. They just keep getting bigger. Look at that. And that's got to turn red, you know, before it's ready. That's amazing how big they are. And these are getting that way too over here. I'm gonna have to get something to prop this one up, I think. I've been using the forks a little bit to help prop them up. They work until the wind comes along. But you can see there's quite a few big ones on this one. This one's getting big. I might be able to get this one soon. It's a green pepper. And the cucumbers are kind of on their way out too. That doesn't mean there's not any in there. There is. You can see them. The funny shaped ones and stuff are left. But they're still just as good. So there's quite a few still on here. They're just, like I said, they're definitely on their way out. And I could use this for something else after that for my fall garden. I don't know if I'll need the trellis or not, but I'll clean things out as they, you know, run their cycle. I don't know if the okra, I'm hoping the okra will finally do something. They're looking better over here. These don't look as good over here. That shows me this soil over here was better. I got a zucchini or two here I need to get. Here's a big one. Come on. Look at this. And here's one too I think I need to get. Let's see. How big are you? I think that one will be okay for another day or so. Okay. Yeah, I'm seeing some. Oh, there's one. I'm gonna have to. Let's see. I'm gonna have to pollinate this one. All right, bugs. I need this. Come on. Okay. Get in there. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the camera. Now let me see if there's another one. Yep. This has worked real good, self-pollinating these this year. I hope there's a male for you. Sometimes there's a bee in these. Okay. Come on. There we go. And there's more gonna come up. This has just been really productive. Just these two. Even this smaller one though over here, I've got several. Probably about 4 off this one. So it's done pretty well. I just tear these dead ones off as I see them. I didn't even notice that one. I don't know if I got that one yesterday. Maybe a bee got it for me. Nothing looks much different over there today, so I'm not going over there. There's still some seed out there at the feeder. So this isn't enough to take to my compost. It's just a couple leaves. I don't know if there's any more tomatoes I really needed to get. I'm gonna let that one set for a bit. There might be some back here. One beefsteak. I still got some on it though. I think that'll be okay for now. You gotta watch the white queens because they'll turn white and you kind of think they're not right, but they are. Okay, so let's see what we get today. There's our little harvest today. And by the way, Joy still hasn't had any cigarettes. It's been since the 26th of July, so pretty much a month. Oh, I see a new flower over here finally. Oh, it's coming off one of this. These are starting to bloom a little bit. They're real pretty when they start to come out. I don't think I'll get a clear picture of that. It's blowing around too much. It's pretty though. Stop moving around. I doubt it got it. I'm still feeling rough, but I got I got to get some more rest overnight. I was too restless last night. Ooh, that foxglove's got a few more blooms on it. They're always pretty. These will have blooms when they get bigger. Here's some kind of bird. Sounds funny. I know there's a chicken up there. You can hear it. It's not too bad today. I pulled up this part that was laying off in the grass. It was pretty much dead. I need to shape it up a little. And by the way, my hose blew up yesterday. I thought it was a decent hose. We got it at Ollie's, and I got like 20% off of it or something like that, so I got a good deal. But I thought for sure it'd be a good one, but the end of it, the pressure blew the nozzle thing off the end of it, and naturally I couldn't get it back in, so I had to cut a little piece on the end of it to try to get it back in. It kind of screws back in. Then I got it as far as it would go, taped it with duct tape, of course, and went out to use it. As soon as I turned it on, it blew it right off. So obviously was a cheap. So I think I'm going to try another expandable hose, because it was really aggravating dragging this one all over the place and then having to roll it back up. I always try to keep it, I'm not going to just throw it over there, I always keep it rolled up like you see right now. And I like to try to keep some things organized anyway. But you can see the end of it, I tried to tape back on and stuff, and it just blew it right back off. So I'm gonna get one. I saw one on Amazon that has something like either a 4.6 or a 4.8. I think it was 4.6 out of 5 stars, and it's 100 foot, which is that I need 100 foot. That's what that one was, or is out there. And all I know is it after you turn it off, when you just spray the water that's left in it, it goes back down, makes small again. And it's very easy to, do like that one out there, roll it back up. Okay. Now, let's see here. I got stuff ready for a kitty's corner today, so I don't see why, unless something happens that I don't know about, I should be able to do kitty's corner. And thumbnail today, we just decided on something light, without cooking. We just had those egg salad that we got at Food City. If you check out that haul, we had egg salad sandwiches, potato salad, slaw. That was loaded potato salad from Food City, and some homegrown tomatoes. We had meant to have cucumbers, and Joy forgot to cut them up when she was cut the tomatoes, but that's okay. Tonight, if you also in the Food City haul, you'll see we got some Angus beef steakums to try. We're going to make Philly steaks, or I'm going to make Philly steaks tonight, and I think I'll just fix potato wedges, so there will be some heat in the kitchen tonight. Today's question, and just talking about Philly steaks, we don't eat as much beef anymore. We never, for a long time I haven't, because it's not as easy to digest for my Crohn's disease. But we haven't eaten it hardly any for years, unless we buy a burger, or we would have cube steak every now and then, or a hamburger patty here. But anyway, it's going to keep going up, is from what I understand. So I don't know if we'll be eating much of that at all anymore. But the question is, have you ever tried making a Philly steak at home? I know we've bought them places before, but I've made them at home before. I need to find some of those that fall apart. Do y'all know? Let me know if you've seen at Walmart or any place like that. You can get them that look kind of like a hockey puck or something, and then they fall apart when you fix them. If y'all have seen those, let me know. If you've seen them at Walmart or someplace like that, I could find them. Because I'd like to have those next time if I can find them somewhere. Okay, now it's time for today's tidbits. Hope I'm not running too late. I don't think I am. Let's see. We're on Joys. That's where I got everything. Okay. Lake Powell reaches lowest level on record. Lake Powell Reservoir has dropped to its lowest level on record due to shrinking water supplies in the Colorado River. On July 23, the reservoir fell to 3555.09 feet against a record low of 3555.10 feet in 2005. If Powell drops below 3525 feet, it will jeopardize Glen Canyon Dam's ability to produce hydropower for multiple states. That wouldn't be good. Wow, I hear the train. We don't hear that much anymore either. Is this the stairway to heaven? Tiananmen Mountain in China's Hunan province has the world's highest naturally formed arch, also known as the Gateway to Heaven. Visitors can reach this breathtaking arch located at about 5,000 feet above sea level by climbing 999 stairs or Tiananmen Mountain Cableway. The arch is about 430 foot tall and 190 foot wide. That's a lot of steps, you know? I think you'd have to take quite a few breaks to... I don't see how you could just walk straight up that anyway. What is obsidian? Obsidian is a naturally occurring smooth volcanic glass that forms when molten rock material cools very rapidly. Black is the most common color of obsidian. However, it can also be brown, tan, or green. They do not usually last for more than a few million years because the glassy rock gets rapidly destroyed by weathering or heat. What is blue carbon? Blue carbon refers to the vast amounts of carbon dioxide that Earth's oceans absorb from the atmosphere. Through photosynthesis, marine plants and algae extract CO2 from the atmosphere throughout their life. When they die, the organic material precipitates to the ocean floor. More than 2/3 of the Earth's carbon circulates in the ocean. A natural rift that widens by 2 cm every year. Silfra Fissure in Iceland is part of the Atlantic Rift, the dividing line between the continents of Europe and America. It's a huge natural crack in the Earth's surface where the continental plates meet. It's slowly widening by about 2 centimeters per year. This rift is the only place in the world where one can dive between 2 continents. Well, and the ancient sunken city in Turkey. Kikova is a large region on Turkey's Mediterranean coastline known for its gorgeous turquoise sea waters. It's also home to an ancient and mysterious underwater city. The once flourishing megalithic city Dolchist was submerged underwater due to a series of violent earthquakes. Viral video warns of world's biggest quake in California. A video on TikTok in which a man claims to be a time traveler warns his followers of impending catastrophes. He predicted that the world's largest earthquake would strike San Ysidro, California in 2024. The video has earned over 25,000 likes on the platform. However, users' comments show that it hasn't been taken seriously. I got that one. Why does lightning follow a zigzag pattern? Lightning is an electric current that is much stronger than the current in households. It tries to find the path of least resistance as it travels to the ground. But since air is not a perfect mixture and has fluctuations in temperatures or humidity, the resistance varies. As a result, they form a zigzag pattern. A new flood wipes out Belgium again. New floods have again swept through the areas of Belgium and washed away cars as a wave of thunderstorms and heavy rain hit the country on Saturday. The provinces of Namur and Walloon-Brabant were particularly hit. Belgium's crisis center has issued a warning to the people as severe stormy weather is expected to remain in place for several days. Okay. Brutal heat wave to hit mainland U.S. this week. A strong ridge of high pressure is likely to bring yet another brutal heat wave to the U.S. this last week of July. However, unlike last month's heat wave that hit the West, this dome is forecasted to roast the middle of the country hardest. The worst hit areas will be the Central Plains from Dakotas to Texas. And that's it for today's Tidbits, everyone. That's going to be it for this morning's coffee break. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, please press that like button. I'd really appreciate that. That helps my channel. Subscribe if you haven't already. And hit that notification bell so that you get all my videos as soon as they come out. Everybody have a great day, and I'll see you later on doing something. I promise. Bye, everyone, and God bless.